Max has forwarded me the following video. He stated that he has found it on the internet and that the source unfortunately is unknown. Apparently it was captured by a villager who might have caught the infamous dog man one night. He saw that thing walking around outside after he heard really strange noises in front of his house. Look at that thing. Isn't it simply terrifying? Who knows what exactly went down that night? Could it be the dog man? Is it a different creature? Or did somebody just prank him with a mask or something?
Video starts off in an old school in Argentina in the early morning hours. A neighbor had called the police because he saw that the door to the school had been left open and was concerned, which caused several officers to arrive at the scene. After they had arrived, they quickly realized that nobody had forced their entry into the building. The locks were still intact. Nevertheless, they make their way through the abandoned corridors. Bodycam captured them entering and exploring several parts of the school, and nobody seemed to be around at first. But after a moment, the camera seems to capture an unexplained shape. At first it appeared to be a child, but then it almost looked like a woman in a white dress. What do you think? Was it an apparition?
This was also found in the paranormal section of Reddit. It reads as follows. Someone caught this on a home security camera in my country, which is Costa Rica. People believe it to be a creature which is living in the rural area. There's several legends that speak of this crab-like thing. What do you believe? Is this just a random person pranking the villagers? Or is there something more behind this sighting?
User Humble Raisin shared the following. My buddy's grandma's house is haunted. Convinced him to do a midnight walk-in video. He saw this. Got another picture during the day and there's nothing there. The glowing eyes happen over top the window frame, not window. I'm convinced. LOL. What you are looking at is a picture taken during the day for comparison. Raisin is actually talking about the following capture. An unidentified black mass with glowing eyes is standing right in front of the window, and it does not appear human. People say that they see a dark body connected to its head, a demon perhaps.
Whatever was captured that night, this is stuff that nightmares are made out of. This was sent by Julia, and she tells me that a security camera in a family home has caught something really inexplicable. They have only moved in recently, but ever since they wake up to some really strange noises in the middle of the night. Even their motion sensor alarm gets toggled on ever so often, without anybody being on the ground floor. The family has mounted several security cameras around the house for safety, and to maybe capture the cause of all of this. One evening, the camera in the living room has caught something really bone-chilling. Apparently the man was alone that night, and nobody else should have been on this recording but him. So, how do we explain this semi-transparent figure walking up the stairs? Is it a ghost from the past? Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter posts very interesting ghost investigations on his channel. Today we want to check out one of his trips. He and his daughter went to the supposedly haunted Devil Tramping Ground in North Carolina. He had visited this area before, and he states that it looked way more cleared out than the first time when he was there. They noticed that several items have been left by what appears to be other people.
Yeah, like brand new. But this is the Devil's Tramping Ground.
But nobody seemed around at that time. However, for some reason, a really strange figure appears behind his daughter in the woods.
I got my ghost hunting gear ready to go, charged up. Maybe ever who was here before had to get out here in a hurry.
Hey, got a lot of beef here.
It looks bluish and is not easy to make out. Many people are certain that this is in fact a real ghost. Both of them didn't notice that apparition at the time and continue to scout out the perimeter. How curious.
TikTok user Fabulous has documented the following encounters while basically just doing his job, not expecting anything weird. He works in construction and came across this non-occupied home.
Right, back to backyards. But for whatever reason, at this particular house right here behind me, it's vacant. I went inside, I got the code from the realty company, I shut off the AC from inside the house. This thing has been going off and on. Every time I'm back here, I feel like somebody's looking at me over my shoulder, like for real. Like, look, like I'm not even lying. Like this place is vacant. Like nobody lives in here. These are empty completely. I turned it off. This thing keeps going on and off and on and off. I don't know what it is, but I keep getting this eerie feeling when
Now, have you seen it? What can only be described as a white fog is forming right behind him and disappearing. He certainly had no explanation from where it was coming from either, but it is clear that it was cold outside and maybe somehow His own breath caused that. It's possible. Unfortunately for him though, he had to return to the site another day and decided to record a follow-up video there.
Look right here. Off. You weren't with us last time? Come on out. Do that you were doing last time. So I've been here messing with the timer and I keep hearing.
Guess what? He's hearing those inexplicable noises again.
No, that. I heard somebody. No.
And just like that, the door closes behind him, with what he makes us to believe no other physical contact involved. That and the light bulb flickering. Pretty strange. He says that he told his boss that he won't come back to this site, which is a shame. I'd like to see more of him. What is your opinion?
Hey guys, this is a friendly reminder that FrostmareTV is here to bring you all my classic videos from the past. But did you know that my main channel, King Frostmare, is bringing you new and often unseen videos every week? If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to check it out for more weekly spookiness. The following video is a really creepy one. It was sent by Thomas, and he told me that the man in the following clip is living in a haunted house for several years now. This house was built in the early 1900s and apparently was home to a cult in the 60s. As weird as that sounds, sometimes these stories are just that, stories. Tonight, the man heard a weird scream from the lower area of his house, and he grabbed his cell phone to investigate.
Alright, it's dark. And the light doesn't work. Great. Oh wait, night vision. Okay. Night vision is on. Okay, I'll like going downstairs. Alright. It came from my office. Lights.
A creepy female figure is standing right in front of him, and he gets scared instantly and drops his phone, and the recording ends. It is unclear what happened after this, if it isn't just somebody pranking him, or a skit played out by the man himself. What is responsible for this pretty terrifying female thing? A demon? Thank you so much for watching, guys.